Sup nerds? So, like I mentioned in practically all of my GTA videos, I have stopped doing daily grinds on this game a long time ago, and I just log in once in a while just to see what's new and then log back out most of the times. That said, it has come to my attention that another car with a taxi livery was added to the game recently, and you know what that means. Let's update the every ownable taxi video. First off, of course, it is the main standard simple taxi. You can buy it from Warstock for 650k or for 487.5k if you have already done 10 taxi jobs. But even if you do buy it, you can't keep it in your garage like it says here, and you will have to call Pegasus. Doing that will spawn it somewhat near you. And it is, as you can see, just a clean, simple taxi. Holding B on the computer version will start the taxi job. If it is your first time, you can go to Downtown Capco, located here, and they will even have a taxi here so that you can use it if you don't have your own yet. But you do have to come to this circle here first to start your first taxi job. Now the custom taxi is like the first one but customized and with a turbo. You can't store this in your garage either, and you have to call Pegasus to bring it to you as well. That said, this one you can get it by reaching sponsorship tier 25 in the Arena War. And just like the normal taxi, you just press B to start the taxi job. And these were the only two service taxis that we had in GTA for a very long time. So before we look at the other new taxis that were added, let's take a look at two taxi lookalikes, which are not actually taxis, but can vibe with them. And back in the days, we had to make do with these. With the first one, you can simply buy the Brioso 300 from Southern San Andreas, Super Autos, or Benny's. And this Aero gasoline livery here makes it look like a taxi, with the checkered stripes and all. Spiffy. Then okay, Slam Truck might be pushing it a little, but look, yellow and checkered, no? Just me? I'll keep this on the list just because I do like this quite a bit. Anyway, let's get into the cars with actual taxi liveries. We have this Weeny Dynasty, which you can no longer purchase whenever you want to at the sites, but it sometimes comes up in the auto shop and then you can purchase them. Be sure to check your friends' auto shops as well, because maybe they have it there already. And if you know someone who has the Weeny Dynasty, they can sell you a copy of it at the LS Car Meet now. And as you can see, it has the livery here called Oi Taxi. So it is a taxi livery, but it is not the Capco taxi. So you won't be able to take taxi jobs with this, like the next two, even though you can put the taxi sign on the roof, like this. But yeah, I wish this had a Downtown Capco logo on it, or at least some checkered lines. I think that would be pretty cool, but it is what it is. Anyway, then we have the taxi livery on the Classique Broadway. And notice how this one actually says Downtown Capco on it, and it even gets the taxi sign on the roof right with the livery, so that's great. And this one is just a livery and nothing else. But recently Rockstar has made it so that we could do taxi jobs with this, which is awesome, but also it's a full-on taxi that you can keep in your garage, so double fantastic. But you do need to unlock this livery for the Broadway, but all you need to do is to do 50 taxi jobs in total. So it's not that hard, but it does take a while and it does get boring pretty fast. But like I said, it is fairly straightforward and you don't even need to count how many you did, as you will just get notified when you do get it. So don't worry too much about it if you lose count. Next is the Willard Eudora, which not only looks great, but it has a ton of customizations for it, which is awesome. And this too gets a downtown Capco livery, so like the last one, this wasn't a serviceable taxi before, but with the recent updates, it was made into one. And I do love the look of it. Of course, this too is a locked livery, and to unlock it, you do have to do 10 stunt jumps while a taxi job is active. But not to worry, this can be easily done. Come to this spot here, it is an easy jump. You just need to start the job, then keep repeating this before you actually pick up the client, so that no timer starts. You have to land successfully to count, but thankfully that is not very difficult. Just go back and forth and do it again, and once you do it 10 times, you will get notified just like before. Now let's look at Cypher. And this one is pretty pricey, but thankfully I did get one for free from the LS Car Meet prize car a few years back. I haven't kept the livery that it came in, but alas, let's do this for the video. If you bring the Cypher into the LS Car Meet, you can mod it, and here for 200k, you can drift tune it. It is only when you drift tune it that this drift taxi livery becomes available, and as you can see, it is a Capco livery, but with the word drift spray painted on it. And there you go, it is the first drift taxi. And though I love the look of it, as it is much more modern than the previous taxis, I do really hate the drift tune. It does make the car look like it's on ice skates or something. It doesn't even feel like drifting, it just feels like sliding. So I don't think it would be a good idea to do taxi jobs in this unless you really like sliding around. I tried taking off the drift tune with the livery on to see what happens, but the livery just disappears. So no chance of keeping it, at least for the looks, even without being able to service as a taxi. Next is the Annie's Hardy, and this one you can slap the livery on and do taxi jobs on it right off the bat, or you can do the drift tune on it and make it a drift taxi as well. The choice is yours. That said, the livery does stay the same. It doesn't get a cool spray painted drift on there. Also, the livery does not say Downtown Capco on it anywhere, but you can still do taxi jobs on it by pressing B, which is kind of weird because they didn't let us do the taxi jobs on the Weeny Dynasty because it didn't say Capco on it anywhere. So, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Then we got the Benefactor Läufer, and this is a big old van that is much cheaper than the previous two, and it does have a taxi livery of Downtown Capco. It does say more stuff on the side and the back, which is kind of funny, but yeah. Not too much customization on this one, but still, you can have a tuned out van taxi, which is great, and pressing B does start the taxi job no issue. That is every taxi and taxi lookalikes that we can get in GTA Online right now. So tell me, do you think they'll add any more taxis to this game before GTA 6 comes out? Also, if you could make any of the existing cars into a taxi, which one would you choose? Tell me in the comments down below, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, consider helping the channel out by clicking join down below to become a member, subscribe to see more videos like this, and of course, always nerd on.